They have completely dumbed down our children from #1 in the world 50 years ago to the stupidest people in the world in all major international studies. Total lies. They have engineered us under eugenics to be a bunch of manageable cattle.
Less needed than they were last week or last month or last year. Our capacity remains undiminished. But our time of standing pat, of protecting narrow interests and putting off unpleasant decisions, that time has surely passed. Starting today, we must pick ourselves up, dust our...
You heard that. Unpleasant decisions, because they know. The carbon tax, people aren't going to like that. It's going to wreck even more industry that's left. They know people aren't going to like all the new taxes and regulations. They know they're not going to like new wars. They keep saying, you're not going to like this, but you got to do it if you're American. You got to prove you'll do whatever we say. Because doing what the government says and the bureaucrats say and the foreign bankers say and the foundations say, that's what America is.
Ourselves off and begin again the work of remaking America.
Remaking America. He says we're going to go back to the good times, but we're going to remake it.
Everywhere we look, there is work to be done. The state of our economy calls for action, bold and swift, and we will act, not only to create new jobs, but to lay a new foundation for growth.
Oh, they're acting. They've already had the banks take over with him spearheading it. Now he's talking about even more power and tens of trillions more for him. So, yeah, they're going to act swiftly. He's already acting today.
We will build the roads and bridges, the electric grids and digital...
Okay, when you hear that, that means under Bush's executive order, and Obama supports it, forcing the states to hand over their infrastructure, their roads, to foreign offshore toll companies like Centro Zachary of Spain. That's on record. So handing over the power plants, everything, to these people, looting the infrastructure.
Lines that feed our commerce and bind us together. We will restore science to its rightful place and wield technology's wonders to raise healthcare's quality and lower its costs.
Total and complete bull. You look at Bill Clinton, so angry in that video we were just showing. He wants that wicked power, and these people all hate each other at the top. Back in 70 seconds, I will continue breaking this down straight ahead, and then your phone calls and some in-studio guests as well. Stay with me. We are back live analyzing Barack Obama's key inauguration speech, coronation speech. Let's go back to it right now.
We will harness the sun and the winds and the soil to fuel our cars and run our factories, and we will transform our schools and colleges and universities to meet the demands of a new age.
A new age again, a new age, a new world order, the capstone. So, you know, wind, solar, it's a good idea. All for it. But again, as if the government's doing it, as if the government's going to finance it. They're going to control what technologies get developed, what don't. Things they control. So again, he throws in some reasonable sounding things and then says, in our new age.
All this we can do. All this we will do.
Yes, we can. Bob the Builder, la, la, la. Can we fix it? Yes, we can.
Now, there are some who question the scale of our ambitions, who suggest that our system cannot tolerate too many big plans.
Oh, there are some that stand in the way of big government and corporate welfare and the bankers running everything. Well, they're the ones that are going to stop what we're doing. They're the ones that caused it all, not the bankers I work for, not the globalists. No, no. Even though they fill my administration, the very ones that did all this, admittedly, it's you. You caused it. You're standing in the way of Valhalla.
Their memories are short, for they have forgotten what this country has already done, what free men...
Oh, those of us that don't want big government and secret police and youth brigades and gun control and gun confiscation, we've forgotten what America did. We don't like America. We're not can-do go-getters. Man, boy, shut up. I like Barack. He's getting it done.
And women can achieve when imagination is joined to common purpose and necessity to courage. What the cynics fail to understand is that the ground has shifted beneath them.
Oh, we know. You've engineered a massive crisis. You're stampeding the people through terror. They stage terror, stampede them for police state. Now they shift the police state publicly for what it was built for against the American people. And now they're terrorizing us with what they've done financially. And they're saying, hey, the cynics don't understand. The ground shifted beneath you. We scared the hell out of these people. We're using psych warfare, and they're coming. You will be absorbed. Resistance is futile. That's their message. Well, it isn't futile, and that's why in your internal documents you say you got 200 days to try to gut this country in the world, and you're going to fail.
Political arguments that have consumed us for so long no longer apply.
Oh, really? All of our political arguments were right about globalism being bad, NAFTA and GATT being bad, people going into debt and having big government. We were right about all of that. We were on target about all of those major issues the entire time. We were here telling the truth. We've been right. We've predicted what happened accurately. And then he's implying we caused all of this, that because we didn't accept bigger government and more control, that it's our fault. I mean, this is just incredible. Listen to that again.
To courage. What the cynics fail to understand is that the ground has shifted beneath them.
That's what they always say. Oh, you're just a Bush basher because you don't like secret arrest and FEMA camps. And, oh, that's not for you. It's for Al-Qaeda. Now it's in the news. It's for us. Oh, you're just an Obama basher racist. You know, we're just cynics, you know. We don't want to have his new attorney general ban all semi-automatic handguns and rifles as he's announced. You know, we're just cynics, you know. We're just negative. Turn them in. It's friendly.
But the stale political arguments that have consumed us for so long no longer...
Stale political arguments. They ignored the will of the people, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, set up this new world order. They're bringing us into the final phase. Newsweek and the Financial Times of London are saying world government run by world bankers where we pay carbon taxes, something people wrote 30 years ago telling you they were going to do because they could read the government documents. And then the very people responsible sit up there like the saviors saying it's our fault they did all of this by design.